Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm OP, and in today's episode we'll be going over some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the action.
Aiming now going to get chained as Jiwoo has jumped on top of him. Still, a little bit of danger here, a couple of sticks into the center, and that means that slow is going to be available, and Dplus have to back away.
Some good trading from Nongshim, and ultimately I love how Peter is playing this. When you have the farm and the Tom Kench, you're so strong. You should be getting stuck in on these skirmishes. And Dplus, see if they can secure this blue.
Yeah, and it's another singularity. Is the flash forward? I'm not sure about that one. Fiesta just going to be able to end Lucid where he stands. That's first blood as well, actually, is now Dundun looking to get on top of King, and he wants to charge up the Narbar, and the Hyperproc should be able to get him that extra movement speed. It does, but his health...
A lot of XP, so he doesn't even have ult yet. Just something to bear in mind for this fight.
Not exactly optimal. There's now Dplus still looking for their angle. Hostile takeover available here for Kellen, as he will get snared. Fiesta now looking for the charm, does get it, but Fate's Call is going to be available. The Graves able to take that one down as now hostile takeover comes in, but misses basically everyone. Lucid now dives in once more, but there's a Devour available, and he's just going to get taken down. Aiming now, trying to hop around the fight. There are so many sticks in this Tom Kench, but Peter, he just catches the angle so beautifully. And Nongshim, they will not be denied.
This replay.
Yeah, we have something potentially in live, as that's an Ahri that's going to be discovered here by a bear. The singularity comes down. He has no ulti, remember, guys. So this Ahri is really dead. They just want to give the kill to Showmaker, and they'll be successful doing so. The Breath of Light going to be able to take him down as Nongshim look to answer in the mid lane. They will be able to do so, as there are Void Mites everywhere. There are Void Cans here in this mid. Look at it go!
He's got the empowered ult.
22 minutes! This is ridiculous. And yes, now they can just throw down the ulti if they want to get rid of them. And look at this, the singularity just sitting in front. Dawning Shadow is there. Fiesta's looking for the entrance, but it does not work out. Kellen is very, very low, but they have Fate's Call, remember. This could just be a bait, and there is the Fate's Call. They're looking for that turn. Showmaker holding the R button. This is so dangerous for Nongshim, but they can't let them use this Baron. They don't manage to get in there with Jiwoo's snare at all onto Kingin. And Aiming just dancing around the outskirts, utilizing his range. Speaking of range, man, that Breath of Light is getting a little bit silly. And now this face-off, I don't even know whether Nongshim can actually do anything about this, but they do have 5 members up here in Dundun. He's looking for that flank angle. They do have vision. Singularity fantastic there as Fiesta can't move in. And look at that, they just walk their way out.
Yeah, you can see.
Probably just wanting to get these waves in order. They might even give up this Drake. Like, honestly, I don't even think you need to fight for it. It's just an ocean. But still, it is an opportunity to 5v5 as King and possibly caught out. Meganar not going to come in time, and they managed to get the pick onto the top laner. And now Dplus, I think, realizing that they're not going to be able to fight for this one. He also had no teleport, so not going to be able to come straight out of base or anything like that after this 35 seconds is up.
You know, they will be able to route them towards mid and get that mid tier 1, but I think the mistake was trying to fight it. You know, they didn't have vision on the bot side because they were leading towards Baron. It allowed Dplus to be able to set up that pick. If they'd just gone mid...
They are edging towards the Dragon, and that does mean that it opens up a space for Nongshim to move in here. Kingin was wrapping around, though, as Kellen also looking for that opportunity. Kingin just trying to wait on the edges as he's down to 50%. Lucid flashes forward. He looks for Sylvie. The Devour comes in with the big gnaw from Kingin, and it is a disaster. It's a mess as the chaos rains down. The Baron was hitting Showmaker, but he seems like he doesn't care too much about that. And only Lucid dies in that whole exchange. Dplus, later game team fights for this team today have been a huge step up.
The layering...
Aurelion Sol is running this game, and Peter is also, he died. He died in the mid lane. He was licking, trying to have a good time, and he wasn't allowed to.
He really feels like a celestial being.
Yeah. He just got, breathed on.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit...
Exactly. Peter is trying to fish for that tongue lash onto someone, but can't really get it in. And King just throwing things around now, just getting to work on these Nexus turrets. And Nongshim, you're going to have to try and do something to stop this. Otherwise, you're just going to lose the game right here and now. Siege minions now set up, and one Nexus turret remains. That singularity, the ultimate placement from Showmaker as Nongshim Sky falls on top of them one more time. And yes, Lucid might be going down low, but the hostile takeover, they're just fighting amongst themselves. And Dplus, they've got an open Nexus to fight, but they want to grab some kills before they finish off this series. And it was once again a great early game from Nongshim. Once again, they took control. And once again, Dplus just clutched it out and came back.
And it must feel so frustrating to have lost that game 1 for Nongshim. But Dplus coming in game 2 and say,
these were some of the best highlights from today's LCK 2024 Spring Split matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.